In this session, I will explain how to set up the MDS file on JDeveloper toolc. We have two type of MDS. One is file-based MDS, another one is DB-based MDS. Now, I'm going to set up the file-based MDS. First of all, locate the seed folder from the JDeveloper installed path. This is the folder called seed. So navigate to this path. Navigate to this path from your installed JDeveloper. Inside the seed folder, create one folder called apps. This is the default folder that you need to maintain. Inside the apps folder, I'm going to paste the common folder which will have the common XST, some XST. Now come to the developer, navigate to the resources tab. So if you can't find the resources tab, go to window and then click on resources. It will pop up in the right side. Now we can able to see the SOA design time repository under the SOA MDS. Here we have an option called new connection, new SOA MDS connection. Click on that. Here we can give the connection name and then connection type would be file-based MDS. Here we need to give the root folder, MDS root folder. MDS root folder means we need to give this file like seed folder from app to this file. You can paste the folder. Once you click, the connection will pop up on the right side. So by default the connection will be available for file based MDS. So I'm just giving the MDS root folder path. This is the path. Click OK. Click to refresh. It's not coming. Go put property queue up to seed. Refresh it. Check. Yeah, this is the folder. This is the folder which we paste. Now we want to deploy this MDS file into our server to use in our project. Otherwise, we can't use it. So for that, we need to create the custom application and project. So go to File, New Application, Custom. Search for the custom. Then click OK. Give the name. I'm giving the name as Custom Application. And then custom. Give the project name. Custom Project. Then click on Finish. Now I have created the application and project. Now I'm going to create the deployment profile for both under application and project. Right click on the project, go to deploy and create new deployment profile. In the profile type, we need to choose as jar file that give name as custom pro. Click OK. Navigate to contributors. Here we need to add the path. I have added the MDS path. Then go to filter. Make sure this XST will pop up here. Once if the path is correct, this XST will show here. Then we have created the custom deployment profile for project, and then I'm going to create the deployment profile for application. Okay, new application. Choose profile type as SOA bundle. I'm giving the name as SOA bundle itself. And go to dependencies. Expand our project. Now we can able to see the our project deployment profile here. To check the cust project and then give OK. Make sure you have saved everything. Now I have placed the file into MDS path, and then I have created the custom application project to interact between server with this MDS. So now I'm going to deploy this custom project application into our server. Choose deploy. Make sure that you are deploying into the custom project deployment profile which we created earlier. So here deployment is finished, and then I'm going to deploy the application once. Yeah, application also deployed. So now I'm going to check whether this common XST is deployed into our server or not. So navigate to the SOA console, like EM console, and then go to SOA and click on SOA infra default. Drop down the SOA infrastructure menu. Go to administrator, MDS configuration, export. The file has been downloaded, which we created. Yeah, this is the XST. Is the XST which we uploaded. These are all the these files. These are all the files. Is our old files, which I used for testing. Yeah, we have done with the MDS setup. Mm, Normally, we'll use to create the application, to create the project or work with project. So by default, the application does not have the communication between MDS and the application which we created. So we need to give the path for the application to interact with our server and MDS. So we're going to give the sample for that. So application. So we need to do some configuration for that. Go to description of the particular application. Go to ADF MD meta inf and then ADF config.xml. Go to source and then we need to give the namespace for also like the namespace apps which we created, and then metastore ask to, and then we need to give the meta storage for this meta storage usage. We don't need the property name partition name, we know it, and then we no need to give the integration part also. Yeah, we have done the application setup also. So we can able to create the project which by using the MDS within this application. If you're creating a new application, you need to do again, you need to do the setup again. That's all we have done with MDS configuration.